Hi folks, welcome to Module 7, which begins on November 30th. And this is the module where you will pass in most of your work. So, excuse me, the first submission tab is for your digital professional development reflection. I would like to have that by December 7th, okay? I've given you a checklist that I will use to score it. I'm scoring it on a checklist and not on a standards rubric. So that you have included all of these things. Criteria for the portfolio, the professional development reflection, that you have the event and date attended, you have the description of the event, the affordances and constraints of that particular description, opinion of the PD attended, and your opinion of future of digital PD. So this is about, let me know what you thought went well, what didn't go well, what was your general opinion and your opinion of how this will play out in the future for you, okay? So that is that, sorry about that. And then your unit plan, okay? So I would like to have this as one document, please. I would like it to have the UBD unit plan template. I'd like to have somewhere in there a hyperlink to your CMS. You can put that right on the UBD. You can put it right up in the top where it's you describe what you're doing. So just so I can easily click on it there. Hyperlink it, please. Don't just paste it in there. I want to see the scope and sequence for your digital story, the scope and sequence for the web quest, and then again included in there your flipped lesson and digital form of assessment. Those need to be embedded in the scope and sequences. They should not be separate activities. Make sure the link to the flipped lesson and the formative assessment are hyperlinked in your document so that I can easily get there. And then your course management site will be graded separately, and that also I need to have by December 7th, and send that to me in a separate submission form. Even though you'll have the link on your UBD, I also want it submitted here because I'm going to grade them separately. So again, you will have your unit description for students. This is student-facing, student-friendly language, collaborative tool, a student-friendly syllabus learning plan, flipped lesson access, assignments, and resources. And then I would like you to submit a link to the presentation of your learning. This should be no more than 10 minutes long. I want you to explain your learning journey in creating the digital elements of your unit plan and your digital PD experience. You do not need to show in its entirety each element of the unit plan, but you can certainly highlight a few aspects if you wish. This should be a celebration of your work this semester in which you help us to understand what had particular meaning for you as you investigated digital teaching and learning. I do not want a written paper. I want this to be an oral presentation. You can use the platform of your choosing, but make it accessible to all. You will submit it here for me, but you will also submit it in the shared discussion forum so your peers can access it as well. This is due by December 10th. So, what could you do? You could do a narrated PowerPoint. You could do a digital story, although 10 minutes is too long for a digital story. Remember I said no more than 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes, okay? It could be shorter, but I don't want it any more than 10 minutes. There are 24 of you. Now, you multiply that times 10, that's a lot of time. Not that I don't enjoy listening to you, but I want this is the end of the semester, and I want to be efficient with getting your grades to you. We've done a lot of work this semester, lots and lots of feedback, so I'm not worried in terms of grades unless somebody drastically doesn't pay attention or doesn't pass something in. It should all be good. But I do want this presentation to be, an oral presentation of some kind. You can be inventive, okay? I'm not giving you what you have to do to the presentation, but there needs to be something, okay? And again, it'll be submitted by December 10th. And that, folks, is it for this. It's just a submission tab where you're going to pass in all of your good work that you've been doing this semester. So with that, I'll be talking to you soon.